And I remember going to the Magic Stick. Then it's still around, and I went in there, and they were doing all the Fago and doing all the damn chickens and shit. It was crazy.
Yeah.
And nice. And I go Lions, man. I don't give a fuck. Fuck the Bills. Anyway, fuck everybody else.
Ryan, are you from the Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
all right.
Yeah. But I saw them in there, and I remember I walked up on this dude. I don't know. I was young, man. I was probably like 15, 16, maybe going down there. And he turned around and he just fucking socked me in the mouth for no reason. And I was like,
Jesus.
Yeah, I was so taken aback. I was just like, I got out of there. I was just like, I shouldn't have been down the Magic Stick in 93. You know what I'm saying? That's insane.
Yeah.
But it was cool.
Yeah.
It was cool. Yeah, it was cool. But anyway, what's the vibe,
Cool.
dude?
All right.
Ryan. I mean, Eric.
What's up, buddy?
Who do we have today?
Man, we have the man, the myth, the legend, everybody's pal, Ryan Rado from Make It Perfect tonight on the You Want It, You Got It podcast. Thanks for joining us tonight there, Rado. How's everything going back in Nashville?
It is booming. And there's a lot of cocksuckers here. And that's the truth. I've been here a long time, and I'm about tired of it. But I'm in here too, man. You know what I mean?
For sure.
But
yeah.
That started off right. You know what I mean? But
I think I was talking to Eric about like when I first saw you around, and I'm sure it's probably at a show or something back in the Muse days or something. And then I had booked your band at the time, Ill Patriot, up here in Clarks Vegas, which was pretty rad. And then after that, kind of lost track, and then I found out you had another band called Worker.
Oh yeah,
even pretty cooler. And I was just looking on my laptop, and I have all that on here.
Oh really?
Yeah, I have all that shit.
Do you have that original Ill Patriot EP on there?
I have it on. I even have the CD itself still.
Oh, will you send me that shit? I would love to listen to that. It's been so long.
The new collective.
Yeah. Crazy. Wow.
I also have the album on here called Workers Demo, and it has like 4 songs.
Yeah.
Outward, Principles, Change You, and Daylight.
Damn, man. I haven't heard those in a long time, man. That's crazy.
I'll zip them and send them.
Yeah, please. I'd love to hear them. That's crazy. I haven't heard that stuff in a long time.
I will say this. The Ill Patriot, and I don't know if you've been told this before, but it's a compliment. But your vocals reminded me of Ignite a lot.
Oh, cool. Yeah. Yeah, that's cool. I'll take that for sure. Yeah, I really love that. Man, there was one record I really loved. It was one of their newer ones, but I cannot. Something in the City or something, but I really dug the fuck out of Ignite a lot.
They, obviously, what's his name? I
don't remember.
Uli.
He's Hungarian, I think.
Is it Uli or something like that? The
Uli
original
or whatever.
singer? Yeah.
When he left, they got a new guy in on this last album, man. And this dude is like a spot on mirrored image vocally, man. And he's like a young kid, really he was like a thrash metal dude, but he wanted to take on this challenge, and he took it on. And the most, so like 9 out of 10 songs were written by everybody in Ignite, and the one song that the new singer wrote sounds more like an Ignite song than any other song on the album.
They're trying to like branch out and do other things, and he's like, "No, guys, I got a song that sounds just like us."
That's awesome.
He's had that in his back pocket.
What's the name of that record? Do you know?
No, that's not top of my head, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
cool.
It came out probably about 2 years ago, 3 years ago, maybe even 3 years ago, man. Everyone says COVID messed up time, and it messed my head up. So I don't even know what happened when.
Yeah, that's true.
But yeah. So what's been going on in the life of Ryan?
Oh, you ever see that movie Life of Brian? Remember that shit? Monty Python.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
feels like that sometimes. What has been going on?
Not like a being John Malkovich.
I feel like that's a good one too, man. God, he's a badass, man. Yeah, that movie he kept popping out everywhere, and I fucking love. I haven't seen that in a long time. I should watch that tonight after this. That'd be a good one. But I don't know. I've just been hustling, man. I feel like I've been really in that Groundhog's Day hamster wheel thing, and it's so weird.
I was just about to say when we were talking about those movies, I was about to say Groundhog's Day.
Yeah, man.
You just said it. Go ahead.
Yeah, it's like I think I'm online so much now for doing Make It Perfect and trying to make this stuff happen that it's like I really lose myself when I'm online a lot. I feel like I'm some days I feel like I'm not when I'm driving or even walking into somewhere. I'm like, man, I feel like I'm not even here right now. You know what I mean? I don't know if you guys experience that, but just an odd thing to notice. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can do that.
But I mean, man, my life is pretty cool right now. I'm just, working hard on the show and trying to paint when I can, taking care of my 5-year-old little dude, and just I don't know. I just feel like I'm really busting my ass and I'm focused. Even though I don't feel focused, I'm focused on a goal for like the first time in a while. Yeah.
No, that's cool, man. Yeah. I mean, you're getting it out there. I mean, I totally dig the shit. It's like flip it on Instagram and I see, I wasn't following Make It Perfect, but I am now because I was just getting all the Make It Perfect stuff off of, your personal account. But yeah, dude, I mean, that's fucking getting up there, man. I mean, yeah, let's go ahead and bring it out. How did you get Walter from Gorilla Biscuits?
Man, that's a bucket list thing, man.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
My buddy Dan, he's the label manager at Equal Vision. I've known him a long time when I did music stuff, and we'd reconnected over a bunch of years through that band As Cities Burn. I used to manage them a long time ago, and then they signed to Equal Vision. I met Dan at that time. But we emailed back and forth years ago, crazy, 20 years ago even. And so we hung out in New York City in 2018, I think. And we were trying to work on some kind of deal where I would be signed to Equal Vision as an artist, but it didn't, as a visual artist, but it was just might have cool concept, but making it happen just wasn't feasible. And I was and I'm thank God it didn't happen because I was about to go through the weirdest time in my life. But anyway, fast forward, called Dan like, hey, I'm doing this now for real. And I was like, I saw that Gorilla Biscuits was going to play here when they did, which was May 24th. I'll never forget. And I don't know, like in February, I was like, dude, Gorilla Biscuits is playing here. Do you think you could put a call in? And so he texted Walter, and I checked back like a month later, and he's like, oh, I haven't heard anything. Let me hit him back. So, or maybe it was closer to May, I don't know. But then got the response that Walter's like, yeah, this sounds awesome. I'd love to do it. And he sent me the screenshot, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's righteous, Yeah. And so I was like, so I waited, and he's like, why don't you hit him up on social media? And I did, and didn't hear anything. And then I hit Dan back, and I was like, hey, do you think you can send me his number so I can just hit him up? He's like, yeah. So I hit him up, and he was like, he said, hi, I'd love to do this. Let me know, I'll let you know when I'm in town, blah, blah, blah. And I got all the details together, and I was jacked, man. And man, that was, okay, let me stay on task. So I hit him up. I was like, hey, we can go do this. And he's like, here's the venue. And I was like, he thought we were going to a studio, which we were. So I went, he's like, you can pick me up and I'll be ready to roll. So I went and picked Walter up, drove. And here's the deal. I have Tourette syndrome, and driving for me is a bitch sometimes, man. And I'm about to drive with one of my heroes in my fucking car, and I'm just holding that shit down, man. I'm trying not to tap him and touch him, and all the stuff that I do, lean over and kiss him. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, anybody who's grooming with me knows that that's the fucking deal. So it's like, so I was just holding it down, man, and he's over here talking, and I went out, looked out of the corner of my eye, and I didn't really look at him much because there was traffic and shit. We were talking. He looked over at me, kind of like, are you taking me to kill me? Are you listening to me? You know what I'm saying? I didn't say that, but I was like, oh, this dude, he just got in this random guy's car. So, we went to where we were filming, and we walked in. It was super cool, just so cool, so laid back, so cool, man. He's so fucking cool. And we walked in, and he's like, oh, where's the studio? And then he saw the easels, and he goes, oh, you want me to paint something? And I was like, yeah, I mean, that's the deal. He goes, Jesus Christ. And I was like, you know that? He's like, no, I thought we were just doing a podcast. And he sat down in the chair, and he's just, I could tell he was like, what is this? But I could tell he was just like, fuck it. And we started off, everybody's a little nervous, me included, but you start, once you start painting and talking, and I'm pretty good at helping people feel like I'm with them during the thing. You know what I mean? Because I am.
Yeah, for sure.
You just forget, and you just start having a fucking great time. And it was so cool, man. I got to spend like 4 hours with that dude. Like, wow. And then I went to the show and saw a bunch of people I haven't seen in so long. And man, it was probably one of the most fulfilling days I've had in years that day, man. It was so neat. That's all I can say.
Yeah. I think it's funny that Gorilla Biscuits finally play Nashville.
Yeah. It's been
less than a fucking year that I move, because I've got, like, I should start screenshotting, like, I don't know Civ from, this bowling pin. I love his music, but I follow him on Instagram, and, we'll, have conversation back and forth. And I was always play Nashville. I'll find the venue. And then I would see that they were doing shows again, and I'd be like, no Nashville date, come to Nashville. I'll find the venue. And he's like, yeah, I'm working on it. I'll try. And like, he had hit me up with somebody maybe pre-pandemic or right after the pandemic. Mm-hmm. And still trying to get them to come up, and it never happened.
Damn.
So when I saw that they were playing Nashville, right after I fucking moved, when we did move up here, got to see Snapcase.
Yeah.
And
anyway, keep going. Yeah.
Fucking Civ messages me, and he was like, yeah, we were going to do that show. And I'm just like, come on, man.
Yeah. That's hilarious.
We were going to do that show, but we didn't.
The last time they were in Nashville, I believe, was the Rocketown show with the Comeback Kid. That show was insane.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah. Wow.
I told him on the thing that I was like, this is mostly a Quicksand interview, because I like Quicksand more than any of his other bands.
For sure. Yeah.
Where I'm living, and he was so gracious about it, man. It's like, sometimes I wonder if all of his bands are just one big band to him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
Special, like a family of bands, I was, but when I saw Gorilla Biscuits play that, and I'm like, because that was the first time I'd ever seen them, and people were talking about they played Rocketown back in the day, like you were talking about, Russ. Mm-hmm. And I was just like, this makes so much sense. Like, even though we're so far removed from the inception of Gorilla Biscuits, it's like, I can see how they were back in the day just by this right here. That might sound pretty obvious, but sometimes bands lose it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. But
didn't lose it. He is so light on stage. He's just like dancing around, flowy, like so light. Like he's kick ass. That's all I can say.
Yeah. They're definitely masters of their craft, for sure. Yeah, I was lucky enough to finally see Gorilla Biscuits at Fest maybe 3 or 4 years ago. Well,
Nice.
probably less than that, 2 or 3. And that night we were like all of the shows were pretty much over, and we're getting ready to go back to the Airbnb. And I see Arthur standing like right outside of Bo Diddley. So with our friend Nathan, and I'm like, dude, that's Arthur from Grill Biscuits. I got to go say hi. And
Cool.
So I'm like holding my phone, waiting for the Uber, trying to be like nonchalant, and I'm like, "Oh, hey, great show tonight."
Yeah.
So we had the best conversation. I told him about seeing Civ at Exit In back in like '95, and how that that introduced me to the whole straight edge movement. And he was really cool, very very willing to chat while we were both waiting on our ride shares and whatnot.
Right.
Dressed to the fucking T. Dude's got the most amazing style. I mean, it's it's freaking humid as hell in Gainesville, Florida, and he's wearing like a Fred Perry shirt and some nice slacks, and hair's like phenomenal. And I was just like, yep, that's a cool fucking dude right there, man.
Yeah, dude. Yes, dude. That's so good, man.
So what did you get out of Walter when you spoke with him?
I got out of him that he likes painting now. He's like, yeah. And he was like, he said, what did he say? We were talking, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, dude, his painting is sick. Like, I was so pumped. He just went for it. A lot of people don't know what to do. And I'm not saying I do either, but it's like, it felt like another form that he could easily pick up
Nice.
From doing it all the time, So it's like, I was like, dude, your painting's legit. And he goes, what are you going to do with this? I was like, bro, I'll send it back to you. You know what I mean? He goes, man, I'd love to see it again. So I wrapped it up a couple weeks later and sent it back to him. And I went and saw Rival Schools a couple weeks ago in Atlanta, because I was like, I've never seen Rival Schools. And I hit him up. I was like, hey, coming to the show, blah, blah. And he's like, got me into the show, and which is really cool. And,
yeah, for sure.
And I saw him, and he he's used to shaking hands, and I had my hand out, and he saw me. He goes, yo, and then he goes, oh, yo, you know what I mean? I was like, it was cool.
Yeah.
At the end of the show, I had to leave because I was driving back that night, and so it was with Bad Beat. You listen to Bad Beat?
I've not checked them out, no, but I'm gonna write that down.
Yeah, that's my dude, Mike's band. They're from Detroit. They are fucking killer. I was glad I got to see them randomly. And then there was another band that played, but I can't remember what they were called. And then Fiddlehead played after Rival Schools. So I had to leave, but I said goodbye to him. He's like, hey, I want you to know that I have my painting in my upstate New York studio house. He's like, it's in the den. He's like, I just love it so much. And I was like, dude, fucking A. And
that's fucking sick, dude.
Man, it was one of the coolest experiences, like one of the coolest things.
Yeah.
He probably thinks I'm trying to stalk him now, man. I'm in my head. I want to make out with him. You know what I mean? But
it's like you guys gonna have like Christmas cards, wearing the same sweater, putting ornaments on the tree.
Hell yeah!
Happy holidays from Rado and Walter.
Don't look out your windows, dude. You know?
It's
funny, man.
Is there a picture of this artwork anywhere on the interweb?
Yeah. I'll send it to you so you can
check that out.
It might be on shit, dude. I don't know. I don't think so. I need to put that shit up there. I definitely have a
hello? Wow.
Oh,
yeah,
yep.
I mean, that'd be cool. I mean, that's cool. I was going through your list of people that you've spoken with, and you got some heavy hitters over here. You got one guy by the name of Barry. I mean, Donovan. I mean, who's that guy?
Yeah, dude. Barry rips. Barry is Barry. He fucking rips. You know what I'm saying? He's wild, man. Wow.
I did an episode with him, and I made sure it came out on January 6th, and just for him, it was the perfect one, and it was my January 6th episode, and he loved it, But I could have spoke with that guy. I could have spoke with that guy for another 2-3 hours, just because we're all part of that early scene, in Nashville, so we know a lot of the stuff that went on back then. But he's just a genuine dude. I saw you're working out with him, yeah?
Oh yeah. We've been pumping iron.
Nice.
In there, man. Just like fucking, he was on my show. We were lifting weights, butt to butt, nut to nut. Shit was awesome, man. He's just down to do party. You know what I'm saying? Awesome.
Did you go to their video shoot?
Yeah, I was out there. It was cool. I hadn't seen him in a long time, man. And it was just like, just look what I did. You know what I mean? It was killer.
Yeah. Is
awesome.
Evan still in the band?
Yes, Evan was playing. Yeah. It was Jake, Evan, Chris, Skeet, Barry.
Oh, fuck yeah. Okay.
That was cool. Yeah, Barry's one of a kind, man. Like, I appreciate being around him because he's like, I told him this too. Like, and I said that, I think I said this in my show with him. I've never heard, and I've been hanging out with him consistently now since March. I go there twice a week, though this week I ain't been there twice a week because I just fucked my shoulder up a little bit, but I'm going tomorrow. But I have never heard him talk negatively about another individual ever.
Yeah.
And I fucking love that about him.
Yeah, for sure, man. Yeah.
Awesome.
Because I asked him a question, something like that, where he should have gave like a negative answer, and he did not.
Yeah.
And I was like, and I caught that right off the bat, and I was like, that's
genuine, I love that. It's inspiring. I will fucking nag out.
Yeah.
And I'll just I am a shit talker. When I'm in a low spot in my mind, everybody, fuck you guys. You know what I'm saying?
Dude, that's what Nashville traffic does to locals and OGs. I mean, you moved to Nashville when it was still cool. Like, cause you were transplant from Flint. Is that where your family?
Just outside of Detroit.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, go ahead.
Now, was it Saturn that brought your family to Tennessee?
Well, I just moved down here by myself.
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
99.
Yeah.
I got here.
Okay. Yeah. Cause I was trying to think, I'm trying to think of what mutual friend we have that introduced us. And I can't remember if it was either John Grab or if it was Jamie from Jamie White.
Oh, that's who popped in my mind was Jamie White.
Okay. Yeah. Cause
Jamie White. Wow.
Okay. Yeah. I wasn't sure if it was John, because I knew John was, they're from Flint. Him and his family moved from Flint to Nashville or to Middle Tennessee. So
he's a cool dude. John's a cool dude.
Man. Oh, dude. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Great fucking fella for sure. But that negative energy that all the locals have, it's all brought on by driving on 24 and now 65 and the downtown loop. And even Ellington Parkway it's Ellington parking lot. It's not a parkway, man. It's not.
You're totally right.
Yeah.
It's weird here now, man. It's like, I just went to Chattanooga with my son a couple weeks ago. We go there like overnight trip, stay in a hotel, go to the Children's Museum. It's so cool, dude. I would live in Chattanooga in a heartbeat.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
So wonderful there, man.
Yeah. I think Chattanooga is like one of the last saving graces of Tennessee right now. If I do say so. Like, if Laura and I would have stayed in Nashville, I'm pretty sure we would have meandered down 24 to Chattanooga. But instead, we're up here in Western New York.
What's going on up there? Are you digging it? What's the vibe?
Go Bills. Dude. It's a great fucking scene. Cool. Great city. Everyone that I talk to, I tell them that it reminds me of old Nashville.
Cool.
Before it turned into a touristy butthole. And
here. Anyway, go ahead. Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's been going to shows. Yeah, I mean, just the vibe up here is so laid back. You know, it's I mean, if you can handle the snow, which I'm sure you could coming from Michigan, it's chill, man. Yeah.
I don't know. Not now. Who knows?
Yeah.
I do miss the North, man. I miss the attitude of the North, man. Like, I think I'm like a lot of Los Angeles is here now.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like, it's hard to swallow, you know what I'm saying? But I mean, whatever, get in or get out, I guess,
Yeah, for sure. I mean, yeah.
It's wild how they all pick Nashville to migrate to, and I get it because a lot of them are it's the music world, and that's where they all move, and then you got all these new businesses popping up. But Jesus, Nashville of all places,
Yeah, dude. Yeah,
dude. I'll say this: Tennessee invokes a state income tax, and it might go to old Nashville again. But as long as people aren't having to pay state income taxes, it's a welcoming. Yeah, I think that's a welcomer. But
it's wild how big Nashville is, and to think that they don't have like a subsystem down underground or any kind of like transportation, like because it would make traffic so much easier in Nashville. They have a subway anywhere, and it's not
well,
like
I mean,
now
they tried to, but it got voted down, and now they're building a fucking dome right on the banks of the Cumberland.
Wait,
yeah.
Dome?
Aren't they?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a dome.
Yeah. Nissan Stadium's gonna come down, and that's gonna be the parking lot for the new dome where the Titans are gonna play.
I had no clue it was gonna be a dome. That's cool.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be smaller. It's smaller capacity because they're putting the dome on there. It's only a few thousand less, but still, I thought, if you're gonna build something, why not make it bigger?
Right.
Yeah.
But,
no room.
Yeah,
I need a dome. Anyway, whatever.
Isn't Nashville getting the Tesla underground thing, or is that just in Vegas?
It's happening. But I don't know. I don't pay attention.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that. I was like, they don't need that in there. No.
Yeah.
So I saw here that you had Katie from the touring the touring keyboardist, guitarist, whatever, for the Pumpkins.
Oh, the Pumpkins. Yeah.
Isn't she she's from like Australia, right?
Yeah. Yep. Australia. And I just emailed her. I saw the Pumpkins play twice on that tour that they did. They played a bunch of old stuff, and I found out she lived in Nashville, and I just emailed her and she came down. Yeah, it's good.
Right, yeah.
I was in a weird place, man. I know I creeped that chick out pretty good.
I don't know if I was hanging out with her too, I'd probably creep her out myself.
Aren't we supposed to paint, Russ? What?
Yeah.
What? Sorry. Painting all down her. No. My bad. Sorry, I thought that was a canvas. Did you see them at the soccer field with Green Day?
No. Did you go?
Yeah. It sucks because I've never been there, so I didn't know how the parking was. So we got there around the normal time we thought we should get there, and then we had to go hunt for parking for an hour. So we missed Rancid, which bummed me out. But as soon as we walked in, the Pumpkins started, and they played all the bangers that you wanted them to play. And then, but that show was like started at 7. They started at 7, and they were off at 8. It was at like
wow.
Yeah, so it was pretty.
Man.
I enjoyed it, but
Geodis Park is like right there, like
oh, okay,
not even a mile, like not even a half a mile. It's like right there. People park all around here, so you're probably in my neighborhood right here.
There was some place that I don't know if it was like a factory. I don't know if it made like bologna or some kind of hot dogs or some shit. I don't remember. But then there's a bunch of storage units too out there, like a storage area.
Okay.
And we just we just squeezed in and made our own little park, and we're like, hopefully we'll be here when we get back.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy, man. I haven't been there.
What got you into this podcast to make it perfect?
What got me into that? I just like performing, and I like being in front of people. I just really dig that shit. And in the painting world, as I understand it, live painting and performative painting and all this stuff, action painting is kind of looked down upon. It's kind of like lowbrow. And so the art world, the visual art world, is the worst, hands down. I don't suggest anybody fuck with it. And it's like, so I was like, in all this stuff, and I wanted to do something more than painting, because I love painting, man. I wish I could paint more in my life, but I'm doing it as much as I can. And like, man, I would spend hours and hours in my studio, just like going, and just like such a weird change for me, but from doing music and shit. But my buddy Roman, he said one time, he's like, hey, you should have people, you should get in a room and have easels and just paint with people and talk with them and make a podcast. And at that time I was like, I'm just being a little bitch. I was like, cool idea. But then I saw Dave Portnoy do One Bite. Everyone knows the rules,
Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, it reminded me back in the Zambui days. So when I used to go interview people back in 06, like just at different shows, and it was so fun. And I was like, fuck, this is awesome. I want to do something like this. So I just started doing it. And I was living in Columbia. I met a friend out there named Luke, and I was like, hey, you want to do this? And he's like, yeah, let's go. So we did it for a while. And then it just, before, I don't know, I'm trying to think of what happened. During the pandemic, it kind of slowed down. And then I did a live one with a bunch of artists in front of a bunch of people, and I love doing that shit. And soon after that, I got divorced and found out that my ex-wife was pregnant. So I was going through a lot. And then COVID hit. And so took a break from that for a while. But then I wanted to start it up again. And my buddy in the Pacific Northwest named Isaac, he invited me out there and paid for a lot of this for me to go out there and do episodes out there. So I did it.
Oh, wow.
And just came back and ran into my buddy named Keegan. And Keegan owns a construction company called Lotus Building Group. And we crossed paths again at Furnace Fest last year.
Oh, nice.
And we decided, he was like, hey, I want to help you with this. So he's been a major help in the frequency of me being able to do that. So I don't know if I'd be able to do it without his help. But yeah.
I saw some of the footage you did on Broadway, and I thought that was pretty cool. Just talking with you, talk with a lot of of the what was the guy that holds up the one sign, the black dude. I watched it.
Homeless dude, yeah.
Yeah. I watched that. I was watching that, and man, dude was pretty chill. What do you do with like those paintings on Broadway when you do them? Because you're painting as well, and then do they keep their paint, or they just what do they do with those? Oh,
Nice.
That was a chick with little titties. Remember her?
Yeah.
I mean, this is. Wait, I don't know where that dude's is, but I got him right here. I offer it to him.
Yeah.
But it's down on Broadway, and the homeless guy was like, I don't have anywhere to put it. I'm like, fair enough.
He could have made it his new sign. He could have made it his new sign. That's what he should have done, because that would have been classic. He could have been like, let me make a new sign real quick.
That would have been smart, dude.
Yeah, nice canvas. What about the you need to get the what are those guys? Those two twins that always are down there on Broadway.
Oh, the Bang Twins.
You need to find the Bang twins. Look them up.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude, they've been around since like the 80s, late 80s, 90s. Yeah, it's two like.
Are they Asian?
No. They're
I don't know.
two guys. They got like black wigs on,
Yes,
cowboy hats. Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
What are those?
They remind me of
They're like lower Broadway Oompa Loompas, man.
Oh, yeah.
where Weekend at Bernie's. That's what they look like. They look like
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wear those shirts that say "Bang This" on it.
Yeah. Right on. So how do you get the guest for the Make It Perfect? Is it something that you reach out to, or?
Yeah, man. Yes. I've had only a few people approach me and want to do it, but I reach out to everybody. I just, the band Failure.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sure.
so I'm going to Los Angeles in November to do episodes there in San Diego, and I emailed Ken Andrews and got his buddy of mine, and he's like, "Dude, I'd love to do this." So Walter and Ken Andrews, you can't fuck with it. You know what I mean? It's crazy,
dude.
it's right. Like I'm just grateful that, but it's hard, man. I hate reaching out to these people.
Yeah,
I hate it. It's the worst part of all of this, But
the worst. I mean, all they can say is no.
I know, but that's the worst they could say.
Yeah.
right. Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But
yeah.
Most people are pumped. It's good.
Have you seen that Failure documentary?
Not yet, man. Not yet. Damn it.
Phenomenal. I've watched it twice. Like it's good.
Shit.
What is it on?
It's on Hulu.
Oh,
Okay.
shit. I got that. Okay.
Yeah. Hulu, Disney, whatever you want to find it on. It's on those. It's on the same thing. But yeah, phenomenal.
Awesome.
It was really good. I think it came out. I'm gonna lie when I say this, but October, maybe. I'm probably lying.
Of last year?
Last
Okay,
year?
Yeah.
No, this year.
This year? Fuck yeah. It came out in October this year. No,
It came out in October this year.
Yeah. That's heavy, man.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So, how was the episode with Sir Anthony, and how did that come about?
Yeah, dude, he's fucking killer too, dude. Like,
Yeah.
He is just that guy. That's it.
He screams like late 80s, early 90s, just hanging on to, like glam rock. It's not getting killed by grunge. It's gonna hold on. That's what I see when I see him. And I mean, yeah, dude, rock that shit, man. Yeah.
Dude, like, I just hit him up and I was like, "Hey, dude, we'd love to have you." I realized he lives in Murfreesboro.
Okay.
And, yeah, right. And I think he said he's like a manager at like some restaurants, and I mean in Murfreesboro. So I'm like, perfect,
Yeah.
So I just hit him up and dude, he's like, I left there and I was like, Sir Anthony forever, man. Swear to God.
Yeah. Dude, I mean, he just seems like he's full of that PMA, and just has a great.
Yeah,
he's got a great attitude. I mean, because I you see his post and you read the comments, and there's internet trolls out there that have nothing better to do than shit on somebody's day because they hate their lives. And I mean, for him to just be like, you know what, whatever, man. So yeah. Cheers to that, man.
I was like that when I first saw him. I was just like, I was that troll. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, no way, man. No,
man,
he's got it figured out. You know what I'm saying? He's into chicks. He's into riffing. He's into his Corvette. And he's into
nice.
You know what I'm saying? He's just into his shit. And I'm way down for it, dude.
Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah. Cheers to that fucking dude, for sure.
Yeah, that's the way to say it. Cheers to that fucking dude.
He reminds me of one of the Nelson twins.
Right. Yeah, dude. Yeah. Those cats used to come into my Kinkos in Green Hills all the time.
Yeah,
Matthew and Gunner.
Hell yeah. After the rain.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
I ran into them at Starbucks on 21st and Mark Mosley a long time ago.
Yeah.
And he wanted a picture with them. So but I didn't know who they were at that time. And I was like, bro, like, who are you know what I mean? And he's like, no,
Yeah.
That's pretty funny. But
Is-
dude, that Kinko's in Green Hills is gone.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
that's right. They moved locations.
Where'd
Yeah,
they go?
yeah. You know where the Burger King used to be?
Fuck, that's
On
old
Green
school.
Hills? Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
remember
yeah.
that.
I think it's off of like one of those side streets. It's on the opposite. It's on the same side of the road as the high school. But yeah, yeah. I totally forgot that they moved locations, man. Yeah, I remember hanging out with you during neurology,
Oh yeah,
coming out and printing out covers and inserts and yeah.
Awesome.
Oh, man, that was yeah. Working at a Kinko's was the best job for somebody that was in a band. Yeah, because if your band wasn't getting this stuff, under the table or at an extreme discount, you were hooking your friends up with the
Yep. Huge deal. Are you
Yeah.
are you working for what are you doing up there for?
Dude, so we came up here because my wife got a dream job with a company called Riches Products, which is based out of Buffalo. So I'm working. I manage a mailroom at a law firm. So
Cool.
yeah. It can be sometimes, but I don't have kids, but I have employees. So
Hell
yeah, it feels like I have kids now. But yeah, great times though at the Green Hills FedEx Kinko's now FedEx office. Yeah, for sure. So who are some of the other cool art or like favorite episodes that you've recorded with Make It Perfect so far?
Man, I did one a long time ago with Julian Baker, and that was like
nice.
That was super cool. That was in the beginning, and and her second record, we let me back up real quick. So she was in a band called the Star Killers, and then they changed their name to Forrester, and then she went on her own to be to just as solo, And so Worker played a show with them at the end years ago, and I used to talk from stage a lot, and just about what's going on in here a lot, and it's my version of aware of the negative parts of me, PMA. You know what I mean? So
yeah, for sure.
So she came up afterward, and she was just really interested in what I was saying and stuff. Then we met up a couple weeks later, and she hit me up, and she wanted me to paint her album cover for her second record. So I was like, well, yeah. And she gave me very, very, very little direction. Oh, it was the best. And sent me the acoustic demos of her second record. And I listened to them one time through when I was in New York with my ex-wife. We were doing some health stuff. And, fucking around with watercolor and just seeing if I could get a vibe. And then I came back to my studio, and I lived on a farm. And this is the long version. And I started painting these flowers. And after I painted one, and then I painted the next one. And I wasn't intending to paint her album cover, and I painted it, and I'm like, oh, this is it right here, And so I just sent it to her, and they cut it a little bit to use the blossom of the flower, because I was like, hey, this is yours. It's not the orientation you want, but you're welcome to do whatever you want with it. But this is for your album cover, however you want to fuck with it,
Oh, nice.
Then I hit her back up and asked her if she wanted to do that, and she was down. And I hope she's good, man. I ironically texted her today. I hadn't talked to her in a long time, and I was in Starbucks again, because I go to Starbucks every day. And
it's a hell of a drug, man.
Yeah, dude. God, I hate him. I fucking hate him. But I walked in, and I saw a girl in front of me, and I was like, shit, she looks like Julian. So I pulled my phone out. I was like, hey, this person in Starbucks resembled you. Hope you're doing good. Thinking about you, and that's it. But we haven't talked in a while. I hope she's doing okay.
Was it the album cover for the Turn On the Lights or Turn Out the Lights?
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
I'm looking at the album cover now.
Yeah. That was it, man. That really helped my career, like just credibility and all that stuff, from the outside. And she is a real motherfucker.
Yeah,
a fucking soul soldier. I swear to God, she's from another planet, man. And I mean that in the deepest sense of heart and authenticity. And she's kick ass.
Nice.
Yes.
Right on.
Yeah.
I noticed you did an interview an episode with Lizzie. How was that?
Yeah, she's fucking awesome too, man. Another one like Julian, just like, man, I can't, man, now that you're saying, when it's said back to me, it's like, because gives me Tourette's when I'm talking about it. I'm usually talking about it to other people or talking about it in my head and just thinking about it all. But hearing it back is like, fuck, man, I've done some crazy episodes with some really awesome people. And I get stuck on the views and stuff, and it really dampens the experience sometimes, But I'm telling you, man,
stay away from them views.
Yeah, no joke. But Lizzie is like a force of nature, and she's wide open. She will, if it's here, she's talking about it. And I just relate to that a lot. And there's a interior designer here in town, Sarah Ray, interior design. So I have a gallery over in WeHo, Houston Station, called the Rockwall Gallery, and she's in that building too. And so she was working on a project like a year before, and she couldn't tell me who it was, and blah blah blah. So a year later, she goes, "Hey, I'm working on a project for some people, and I want to show them some of your art, and blah blah blah." And I was like, "Oh, cool." It doesn't happen to me all the time here in Nashville because my art's like this, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, usually it's like color field and pretty shit, whatever. But a real motherfucker is gonna get that.
Nice.
It's got a fucking yin yang symbol in it. But I'm fucking stoked on that shit, man. It took me a year to paint that anyway.
Nice.
But,
Wow.
Yeah, dude. But so I sent her some pieces, and then she told me it was the Hailstorm. It was Lizzie and Joe, and that's her partner. And I was like, oh fuck, crazy.
Oh wow, okay.
So she showed them 40 pieces of art, and they bought maybe 3 or 4, and 2 of them were my 2 huge paintings of mine, huge paintings. And I went and installed them for them. I mean, they're not cheap, man. You know what I mean? It's like, it's crazy that they were just like, yep, these are the ones. And I'm like, fuck, payday. For me, it's like selling art is really tough. And I'm just like, wow, this is a huge deal. So I went and installed them. One's right over their bed. The other one's across the room in their bedroom. And I tell you, when I left there, I'm like, is that motherfucker installed correctly? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Painting is heavy, and it's
shit.
It's money. It's Joe, if you ever watch this, don't bump up on it.
Yeah. Artist injured from painting by local artist. Details at 10. Working for you. Channel 4. With Demetria Kaladimos.
Watch the fuck out. Yank is drunk now. But I went in there and I told Joe, her partner, I was like, hey, I do this show, Make It Perfect, blah, blah, blah. And he goes, Lizzie paints. And I was like, oh, sweet. He goes, she'd probably love to do that. And then I hit him back, waited, and they both came down and she did it. It was sick.
Oh,
She's
nice.
sick.
Awesome.
They're both fucking awesome. Here's the deal, man. I did one with Jay Weinberg too, man. And
I know, I saw that.
Yeah, like these people are at the top level. They just are. I mean, you could argue that Post Malone and Taylor Swift, are at the top level, but for rock, these people are at the top. So it's
100%.
What I've noticed with people that are at that level, they are so gracious and giving.
That's rad.
I don't even know how to interact with it because I'm down on whatever level I'm at. And if somebody says, "Oh, this isn't a competition," fuck you. Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. You have a goal. You're trying to attain it. You can't help but compare yourself. So shut the fuck up. Do as little of that as possible, but fuck off. So it's like, I don't even know how to interact with how giving these people are, because I'm over here in the foils of my mind, in the negativity and the scarcity mentality. I'm like, okay, how can I get what I need to get? You know what I mean? And
yeah, for sure.
When I act like that, it's not good. But when I realize, when I interact with these people, how giving they are, and then I also watch myself expect more from them, you know? So it's like I'm learning how to collaborate and hopefully give what I can to these people, which sometimes it's just like an awesome experience, a chance for them to like engage in a medium that they normally don't, high quality work for them to share with their people. And I help the community with doing like art shows, and I've always booked shows and just all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
yeah, for sure.
Really trying to learn that more, man. Really, for real. So, yeah.
Yeah, no, that's totally cool. I mean, it's like to hang out with, like you said, you know, you're hanging out with Walter, and you know, number one, he doesn't even know what he's walking into, and then just to see him, you know, just attack the canvas like he does, like the guitar and the stage, and then here you are in your form, and you're just like, don't freak the fuck out, man. This is cool. You know, this is cool. Don't be, you know, Chris Farley, you know, remember that one time you put out that record, you know, and you're painting too. And so dude, I don't know if I could hold it together. So cheers to you, you know, like, yeah, that's fucking sick.
I was having a hard time. I was like, anything he said, I was giggling like a little girl. I just was.
I mean,
it's crazy, man. It's funny.
At the end of the day, I mean, yeah, they're on a higher pedestal, but at the end of the day, they're just like us.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know?
And I mean, it's like what we kind of like ourself like builds them up to be, and then you find out, you know, hey, this dude bowls, I bowl. Fuck yeah, we're friends.
I mean, yeah, I get it though. We still fangirl, you know, fangirl out, you know.
100%. Yeah, yeah.
Dude, I'm gonna pee real quick in this cup. I'll be right back. Hang on.
No, you're good.
Right. As we sit here, Ryan is peeing in a cup in the corner.
I'm literally peeing right now talking.
He's making invisible ink. If you watch The Office, you know what I'm talking about.
Hey, there's a side office, right? Oh, you hear that? You hear that? I heard the pee in the
cup. You got it.
Oh, it got me.
Yep. Yeah.
God, I got a weak stream because I'm getting older, dudes.
We all have that weak stream. We call it going to get a we call it checking for packages.
Yeah.
Eric normally goes, "Hey, I got to go get a package. I'll be right back."
Oh, nice. And I'm just like, "Hey, I'm gonna go pee in that cup, dudes."
Man, fuck it.
Nah.
Hey, you're the first time for everything. The first time somebody's peed on the episode, and the 2 weeks ago somebody came prepared with a whole margarita made in a shaker. It was like a mango, cucumber.
No, it was a cucumber jalapeno.
Jalapeno. There we go.
Like, love it, man. That's great. We're back.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. So let's get back into the music. Let's get back into Worker. How long were you guys a band?
Man, we started in 2009. I was jamming with my buddy Paul Ratliff, my buddy Alex Strickland, and you know Thad. I know you guys know Thad.
I know Thad.
Thad Sparkman. Yeah, we were playing in a band. it was called Controller, and it was heavy, it was melodic, it was Deftones, Defeater. Remember Defeater? I need to go back and listen.
Dude, I still fuck with Defeater.
Oh yeah, man, that band, man, it was so sad.
Okay,
I had to back off of it too.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
When Modern Life is War took a break, Defeater came out, right? And then Defeater just took over, and then Modern Life is War comes back.
Yeah.
But Defeater is they're one of those bands that, man, they got those lyrics. It's a story, and every album has a different story, and there's some meaningful lyrics, man.
Sure, man, for sure. Like heartfelt, like whoa, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's crazy. But so we were doing that, and then I think my buddy Alec had some riffs that sounded like Rise Against, and I was like, oh fuck, these are sick, you know. And so I was like, we just recorded some demos, and he programmed drums and played guitar, and I did my thing over it, and we were just like, oh fuck, we got a band. You know? So it's like, and then we got the name. I was out working for a book company, buying back college books from college kids, and I was out in Bethel College in Tennessee. So with my buddy Ben Christ, and a longtime buddy, probably my best buddy, and he was just not doing anything. And I was like moving books around, and I go, why don't you move some books, worker? And then I was like, oh, that's fucking awesome. I was like, that's a band name. You know what I mean? And so, yeah. And then that band, man, being in a band is tough for me, man. And working with people is tough for me sometimes, because I get real impulsive, you know, and it's not me being down on myself. It's me realizing that's how I am sometimes, you know? And so it's like, when there's someone that has a skill and it's utilized in something I'm working on, I will expect everything. But I'm learning that I'm learning to modulate my expectations. It's been really tough, you know, especially when I feel like I'm not progressing, or I'm out of control, and like I need something done. I will over communicate to get the shit done. So I did that in my bands, and granted, we were all young, and certain dudes were committed, other dudes weren't. And I was the most committed, but I didn't have the skills to jam. I had the skills to like write lyrics and sing and do well.
Control the crowd, and yeah.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I love doing that stuff, you know. So there were a lot of member changes, and, you know, shit happens. And so then got a new set of members, and then we made that Neurology record. The first one was called Find a Solution, and that was more of a punk type Strike Anywhere and Rise Against type thing, you know. But then then I got some dudes that liked more metal and metalcore and stuff, and then we made Neurology, and that was probably the best thing I've ever been a part of as far as music is concerned. Period.
Yeah. I was listening to that today, man. Yeah, after you, because I was looking for it on Spotify. I was like, come on, they've got to at least have it on Spotify, you know. And then I couldn't find it, and I didn't even think to go to Bandcamp. So yeah, that's when I hit you up, and I was rocking out to it. I was like, oh man, yeah, such a solid fucking sick songs, man. Yeah.
It's sick as fuck. Like, I listen to it now, and I still get that feeling. My throat gets tighter, and like,
yeah. I think I only saw Worker once, and it was, I can't remember who you guys played with.
Yeah.
But yeah, I remember seeing you guys at the end, and I was like, I was like, these guys are fucking sick. Yeah.
Cool, dude. Thanks, man.
And then I think we were probably friends on MySpace, and then and then Instagram once MySpace died.
I mean, dude, you really helped us out with all of that, all the printing and stuff. So
I mean, yeah, that's I used my capabilities to help out, you know, all of my friends back then, you know. And I mean, we could have just been acquaintances that we chatted it up, you know, while at a show, or, you know, while you were in line to pay. And I met so many friends from the Nashville scene. not the paper. But
God,
but yeah, while working at Stinko's, man, that was a fun job, man.
Oh, yeah.
You know, everybody back in the day, though, somebody always had a hookup at a print shop or
Dude,
you know,
yeah.
somebody with a printer. You know, I mean, my hookup that when I had it was my buddy Rob, and before Rob, everybody had Eric, but when Eric moved to Nashville, Rob became the guy at Kinko's, and then it started hooking everybody up.
Yeah. Rob and I worked at the Clarksville store. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Wait, you live in Clarksville, Eric?
Yeah. That's how Russ and I know each other. We both graduated in '94. We were both there because of Fort Campbell, Kentucky.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he went to
We're
Northeast. I went to Northwest. Yeah. But we were, yeah. And then, you know, after high school, like band that I was in was always at the warehouse.
Cool. What was it called?
Yeah. We were called Freeloader.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, we played a handful of shows at Lucy's.
Cool.
Yeah, Mary liked us, so she would have us down. You know, we got to play some really good fucking shows, and then of course meeting Jeff from Java Christ, and
cool.
Yeah.
Man, back in the day, man.
Yeah, Nashville was fucking
Nashville
awesome.
back, man. The early to late 90s, man, the bands that were around back then were pretty epic, you know.
Oh, even like the early 2000s.
Oh,
you
yeah,
know,
yeah,
like
sure.
all the
I mean,
bands that
even
were coming out of Murfreesboro too. Murfreesboro had some fucking
Scared of the Ashes
some-
went and got signed to Epitaph Records.
Well, yeah, I mean, yeah. Process is Dead. You had Serotonin. Yeah.
They were
Yeah,
sick, man.
yeah. MTSU was like spitting out fucking great bands, man.
Big
For
time.
sure.
Tony Danza.
Yeah.
They're playing at Furnace Fest. I'm going to go down to Furnace Fest.
I remember my band was recording with Jason, and he was like, check out this band that I'm recording right now. And it was the Thank You Jason Dietz demo. And I was like, what the fuck is this shit? And then he told me who was on vocals, and I was like, Jesse, you mean the sampler keyboard guy from Malfunction Crew? He's like, yeah, he's gonna be singing. I was like, get the fuck out of here. Because if anybody ever seen Malfunction Crew back in the day, Jesse was like this sampler dude. He would just have a microphone. He'd be like the hype man, but he'd be sampling and shit. They were all cool dudes, you know. And now look at them, you know.
That's right on, man.
Remember Sub Method?
Oh yeah.
Nathan
Community Spoon.
Community Spoon. That's what they were first.
Fucking great name, man.
Yeah.
Dude, I mean, there was a story, and I was not there, but there was a story of Nathan, and it's a good story. He apparently was outside smoking a cigarette here in Clarksville, matter of fact, at this all ages little spot that was next to one of downtown next to the Black Horse. I don't know if it's called the Retro Cafe or the Star Cafe or something. He was
Retro Cafe.
He was out to smoke a cigarette, and a cop came up and said he can't be smoking a cigarette. They had little words. They cuffed him and arrested him. Well, everybody got together and got money and bailed him out so he could come and play the show still. So, yeah.
Nice.
But I will say Nathan, man, that dude was a front man from hell.
Yeah.
He still is. He's still super talented. His vocal range is out of there.
Is he still playing music?
He was in a band right when COVID kind of broke off, started opening back up. He had a band at that time called damn it, I can't think of it right now. Now that we're talking about him, I can't think of it. Anyway, but they were like Sub Method, but way heavier. A lot of the people in the band were super talented, like real talented people. And that first show was in Clarksville. Oh, Hidden Sixes was the name of the band. Hidden Sixes.
Okay.
But their very first show in Clarksville, man, was packed to the wall, sold the fuck out. Nathan's fucking climbing up on speaker fucking things, fucking just hanging on fucking piping and shit, just doing old school Nathan, man. He sounds great though, man. I don't know if he's in a band now anymore. That band had kind of dismembered, but last time I saw him was in Clarksville when he did an acoustic show at the warehouse.
Oh, crazy.
So,
Crazy.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
been
I met
around
him.
for a while.
I met him at the Hickory Hollow Mall when I first moved to town. He
Yeah,
was
you
working-
did.
Nice.
Yeah, you did.
You know?
Was he working at
Dippin'
wait,
Dots.
was he working at Dippin'? Okay.
Yeah.
I for some reason I thought he worked at Gadzooks.
He may have. He may have.
Yeah.
It probably made the circuit,
Yeah.
the bizarre Dippin' Dots.
Well,
the Illuminati from. He was the first person I'd ever heard that word was out of his mouth, the Illuminati.
Wow.
Yeah.
well, you know,
what you're talking about, dude.
before I knew who he was, before I knew who Barry was, no matter what show you could go to in the 90s and the early 2000s, they would be out there flying. If it was Riverfest, they're at Riverfest flying. That's when Barry was still in Point of View and Sub Method. They were always doing shows together.
Right.
And then you'd even see them at Starwood, right? And then you would see outside the shows in Nashville, you'd see Barry, Nathan, and Hunter. You'd see all those three dudes out there, man, because Hunter would be out there when he was in Last Caress, and he'd be out there flying up shows all the time. And I was like, man, that's what's up, dude.
God, man. Yeah, standing outside 328 or whatever show. And dude, I remember walking up and down the like I would park at the Gold Rush. And I would have my little messenger bag full of 11x17 posters and staple gun. And I would walk from the Gold Rush all the way down to Pass Tower at Eckerd and hit every pole on each side. After I left there, I'd go over to the fucking Great Escape over there off of 21st and do the same thing. Yeah.
Dude,
yeah.
Yes, dude.
Man, yeah. The music scene back in Nashville, man. That wow.
I remember being at Rocketown at times, and if you coming from the basement, you had to walk up that little stairwell to go back upstairs if you didn't go out the side door. And there, at the top of the stairs, I don't know what band it was. It wasn't Hollywood. It might have been Hollywood, but they were just passing out their demo at the top of the stairs. Everybody just passed when they first came out, and that's a smart way. Give them out right away, you know.
Yeah.
Right
on.
Hey, do either one of you guys know Brooke Buttons? She used to make the buttons. So her son has a podcast and a fucking thrash metal band that is insanely good. He's like 15 and they rip. They're called World of Chaos. And
nice.
They're fucking dude, he shreds, dude. And
what was her button company name?
Stick It To Me Buttons.
Yes. Fuck. I can't remember I think she did Small Town Death buttons for us when I was in that band. Yeah.
She did a lot of people's buttons and stuff. Then she was making tour laminates and shit. But it's funny, it's like I know her, but I don't know her. But we, hey, how you doing? But so many people that I know are acquaintances with her, like are friends with her. Like Jason Dietz, did not know he was really good friends with her. My buddy Rob in Denver, they went to school. They're friends because of Murfreesboro. I'm like, wow. Everybody just knows everybody. That if you went to MTSU, you probably know everybody.
Yeah.
Nashville was so small back then, man. It was like and we were all at every show. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, for sure. Because they were few and far between. Yeah. So when somebody came to Nashville, I mean, it was like, bam. Yeah.
Ryan, you were here for 328, right?
Yeah.
Oh man, such a great venue.
Oddly enough, I saw Snapcase there. I can't remember who they were with, but I remember
H2O and Face to Face, wasn't it?
Were you there?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
That'd been epic.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, that was a great fucking show. Yeah. So how's that Snapcase shirt?
Yeah, dude. Hey, it's great. Hang on. I'll be right back. Hang on.
All right. I got him a Snapcase shirt when they play, like when I went and saw him. He was like, I went and saw him at Furnace Fest and I wasn't able to get a shirt. So if you can get me one, I'll send you money. I was like, no, I'm going to get you one. And I held on to it for fucking ever. But I finally sent it to him. I was like,
where'd you see him?
Uh-oh. So I got these pieces I did for Furnace Fest back in the day. So 22. So you can pick real time which one you want.
Oh
And
shit.
These are probably 8.5 by 11. Some of them have this.
Nice. All right.
Okay? And I'm not married to anyone that you might like or not like. These are just some shits that I made, and I'm gonna see which one you want.
Are you going to Furnace Fest this year?
Yeah, I'm doing Make It Perfect down there, so I'm pretty pumped on that.
Oh, fuck yeah.
We got this guy.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah. I dig that one. Yeah.
Okay. So then we get into some weirdo drawings. Okay.
Aren't they all weirdo drawings?
Yeah, for sure. For fucking sure. So this one is real odd.
Oh, fuck.
Who knows what's going on there?
Yeah.
I'll do a couple more. This might be cooler for me than you guys, so hang on. I got that one's fucking weird. Some dude doing some shit.
It's a Scream guy. It's a Scream guy backwards.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, right. Yeah,
Sorry. Yeah, I just disappeared for a second because my Wi-Fi went out.
We didn't even miss you. We didn't even miss you, man. We're looking at art.
I think that's
nice. Yeah.
I got. I think. You know what, dude?
Send me something.
I'm just gonna send you some of these, and I don't know what they are, but I'm just gonna send them to you. How about that?
Dude, that's awesome. Yeah,
right, cool.
That's rad.
Right.
Fuck yeah. Yeah.
Cooler for me than you guys.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Right on, man. Are we in are we ready for no wrong answers, or do you have any other deep dive questions? There, Russ.
No, let's do it. Let's get
right.
into no wrong answer.
All right, you're right. So no wrong answers.
Okay.
Pretty self-explanatory. Smashing Pumpkins or Quicksand?
Fuck.
Walter's not listening.
Yeah.
But Billy is.
Yeah. I mean, Smashing Pumpkins.
Okay.
Yeah.
Older Smashing Pumpkins.
Yeah. All right.
Let me ask you a question. Did you like the Swan album?
Yeah, I liked it.
That was great.
Yeah, I liked it. I thought it was cool.
Yeah.
All right.
It should have just been Smashing Pumpkin.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
One song by the Pumpkins that you can listen to for the rest of your life and nothing else. What song would that be?
Mayonnaise.
That's what I was going to say for me. I would say that too.
Yeah, that's just such a solid song.
Cannot fuck with that song. It's beautiful, you know.
Fuck yeah. What was favorite song you wrote in Worker?
It was called Sturdy Pulse. It was the 5th song on that Neurology EP. I just love that song is so heavy and beautiful, and the lyrics in it are just really, really meaningful to me.
Right on.
Yeah.
Cool. What you got, Russ?
I have nothing, actually.
What?
I was having fun with this listening, but I do have some questions. I will bring up some questions because I always have questions because why not have questions, right?
Questions.
So, Ryan, if you, let's just say Worker, okay? If Worker had a band mascot, what would the band mascot for Worker been?
Band mascot for Worker. Wow. Band mascot for Worker. God, dude. Never thought of that. I would say me, dude.
Nice. All right, what's the mascot of Make It Perfect?
Fuck, man.
A punk rock paintbrush.
Yeah, that's fine. There's a company called Punk Rock and Paintbrushes, and they feature musicians that paint which is really cool. I'm going to work with them in California. I'm pretty pumped.
Fuck yeah, dude, that's sick, man. Yeah, they came through. They had a gallery set up at Rocket Town, and Trevor Keith played acoustic. Yeah.
Oh, crazy shit! Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, that was shit. Maybe 2 years ago, 3 years ago, like when Trevor Keith started listening to a lot of country music and started just playing solo acoustic stuff. Yeah,
crazy.
Yeah.
That's super cool. That's super cool.
All right, black T-shirt or white T-shirt?
Well, black T-shirt.
Black T-shirt. Nice.
Yeah.
Right.
Black T-shirt.
All right, Count Chocula or Frankenberry?
Count Chocula. Well, I guess that's it. Count Chocula.
Nice.
Frankenberry's weird though, you know?
Yeah.
I'm going Cocoa Pebbles.
Yeah, that's good too.
Cocoa Pebbles.
You drink that milk.
Think about that though. You got all these cereals, okay? Cocoa Puffs, Cocoa Pebbles, Count Chocula. It's all the same damn cereal, basically. It just turns you it just turns you milk chocolatey, except for the puffs. And I know they're not
speaking of cereal, so we have General Mills here in Buffalo, right? The other night when we went and saw Kevin Smith, the venue, the Helium Comedy Club is over there by General Mills. We park, we get outside, and it smells like Cheerios. The air smelled just like Cheerios, dude. It's so cool. It's like I had like the mad craving of like Lucky Charms, like walking into the venue.
Is Lucky Charms vegan?
I cheat when it comes to cereal.
You cheat for that? Yeah, you can't.
I'll cheat. I'll cheat for cereal. Yeah.
You're like, I need those.
Oreos are accidentally vegan, and so are Pop-Tarts. So I'll cheat for I'll cheat for cereal. I'll cheat for my Count Chocolate. Yeah.
How are they accidentally vegan?
What's that?
How are Oreos accidentally vegan? What's that about?
I'm not sure. I think they're just made with the cocoa powder and not like there's no dairy in them at all.
Oh, got it.
Yep. Same thing with the Pop-Tarts.
Cool.
Favorite Detroit or favorite Michigan sports team?
Tigers, man. Well, yeah, Tigers. Fucking love Tigers, man. Love them all right now. Yeah. I'm hoping that the Lions can make this shit happen, man. That's like few weird seasons. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Great,
dude. I'm just stoked to be up here in Buffalo, and the team is worth a damn.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
And if the Bills go to the Super Bowl and win, I mean, this town is going to go fucking crazy, dude. Yeah,
dude. That's a big deal. That's a huge deal.
I mean, same thing with the Lions being good in football again, man. You know,
it's crazy. Who knew? So weird. I hope, man. We'll see how this year goes with them.
And Detroit, the Tigers are doing great, and I mean, they're easily going to the playoffs. They're first in their division. Yeah. So
slamming titties.
So, any guests that you can leak that are coming up on on the Make It Perfect?
There's like a kind of comedian person. Her name, she goes by Sarah Soda on Instagram, and she has a character named Sue Dillon, and she does prank calls. She lives in Lebanon. And
oh shit. Okay.
We just had a convo, and she's going to do it in October. And then I have another comedian named Heather Land that she's a comedian too. And then there is a very slim chance, but still a chance that I might have Sean Brock on there relatively soon, the chef. So that's
nice.
Weird to say, but I mean, I think it could happen. So yeah.
Fuck yeah, dude. That's right. That's right. Now,
no.
Have you thought about doing galleries of like stuff that you do for like, like these are paintings that I've done from like episode whatever to episode whatever. Like any art showings and anything like that.
Yeah, I have. I might at some point.
Yeah.
I'd like to. I want to kind of expand on what would go with that, and that's something I'm working on in the back of my mind for sure.
Yeah.
Every print that your guest does, do you scan it so you have a copy of the print, or is it are they the only one?
No, I just have the painting. That's a good idea. That's a great idea to do that, which wouldn't be too hard to do because I have tons of them. I have fucking tons of these paintings, people. It's funny.
Yeah.
It's pretty
just do like an online gallery or something like that. Yeah, for sure.
Cool, man, for sure. I might do that on Patreon maybe or something like that. I'm thinking about starting that type of thing up. So we'll see how that goes.
I have a Patreon for the You Want It page, but nobody wants to come on there and see my balls.
Is that what
you pay $5 and you get to see my balls.
Hell, you both of them?
Well, one's shy, so it comes out every once in a while.
Now,
he hides. No, it's a live stream. It's a live stream.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I just sit there like this all day long. Like right now, it's going just in case somebody's on there. Like I don't have any shorts on. I got a camera on my balls. Yeah.
What did I sign up for, man?
Awesome.
Jesus.
That's fucking great.
Well, cool, man.
Yeah.
Well, plug let the viewers know and everyone listening where they can find the Make It Perfect on all the socials and the YouTubes and all that.
We got Make It Perfect Show on Gmail. Jesus, Ryan. Instagram. Make It Perfect Show on Instagram. And then you can type in Make It Perfect Ryan Rado on YouTube. And if you want to email, you can email makeitperfectshow@gmail.com. And that's the vibe right now. Those are the vibes.
Cool. Yeah. Hopefully some of these tattoo artists will, get from behind the chair and get up on stage with you or get behind the camera. And man.
I think I got Ryan. You know who Ryan Thomas is here in town? I don't know if you know him. He works at Black 13, a buddy of mine. He's about to do.
Okay. Yeah. Name definitely sounds familiar for sure. Yeah.
Great tour. So he'll be on there in October. It'll be cool.
Cool, man. Well, Rado, this has been a fucking blast.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I love it.
Yeah. Seeing your face, makes me miss Nashville, because so yeah.
You're better off. You're better off, dude.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. No, I mean, I'm sad when it comes to not seeing my friends, but I am not sad when it comes to that city, man. I mean, yeah.
So
but
dude.
We
appreciate
the last couple of weeks. The last couple of weeks, we've been making Eric homesick with all the Nashville guests.
Yeah, for sure. We got to get some more Canadians on here so I don't feel so homesick.
Oh, bro,
anymore.
the Canadians are fucking. The Canadians are so fun.
Yeah. Well, cool, Rado. Have a good night.
How are y'all finding your guests? Is it just word of mouth? You seeking them out? What's the vibe?
I asked. I was asking at the beginning, and now I'm just like people are hitting us up, and it's been pretty cool lately. But I still reach out to people just because if I see somebody, like I said before, all they can say is no. You don't want to hear no. You don't want to hear no. You're like a little kid. You don't want to hear no. You want to hear yes.
Yeah. So I was totally stoked when you were like, hell yes, let's do this. And I told Russ, I was like, I got Rado for the show, and he was like, fuck yeah, dude, we're gonna do this.
I love it, dudes. Thank you again. Let me know how what I can post. If I can post clips, whatever, I will do whatever.
Yeah, for sure. I'll get you all that info. I'll send you everything.
Awesome.
All
right. Peace out, guys.
Dinner.
All right.
See you.
Have a good night.
You too. See you guys.
Bye.
See ya.